Australia. The island continent is famous for its huge amounts of untouched wilderness and for the unique, often deadly animals that wander there. You wouldn't expect that a nation with the likes of the platypus and the killer box jellyfish would need to invent a new creature to add to its collection. Yet reports of a mysterious, massive creature lurking in the waters of Australia. This creature, the bunyip, is as much part of Australian culture as any of its other fantastic beasts. Now you might be wondering, what is the bunyip? The bunyip is an Australian water monster, sometimes described as a ferocious predator and other times as a gentle herbivore. He has been part of the Aboriginal tradition for centuries, and it continues to be a favorite character in Australian fiction today. The bunyip is a mythical creature from Australian Aboriginal mythology. It lurks in swamps, billabongs, creeks, riverbeds, and waterholes. The most frequent reports of the bunyip sightings come from the southeastern colonies of Victoria, New South Wales, and South Australia in the 1840s and the 1850s. The bunyip darkened the folklore of Australia's Aboriginal people for centuries before it made its debut in the written records of European settlers who brought into the legend wholeheartedly. Originally, the monster went by a different name in each indigenous tribe. The Wawi, the Yalu, the Dongu, and there's just so much more. But when Europeans got their hands on these various monsters, they united them under the single most popular name, the bunyip. Descriptions of the bunyip vary so wildly that many scholars believe he is just a normal catch-all for an assortment of different regional monsters who have been described as everything from now this is a little bit of a list here, from a giant starfish to a crocodile with a dog-like head. Feathers, fins, tusks, claws, beards, a duckbill, and a horsetail, a single massive eye, and a stomach mouth have all been attributed to this bizarre creature. In fact, the only thing that witnesses can seem to agree on is its size, big enough to be a man-eater. Now, the bunyip gobbles up children and livestock if they inch too close to the edge of the water. It mainly preys upon women and children in the darkness of the night. Bunyips appear to be nocturnal and does its best work creeping up on animals and humans in the dark. For this reason, the Aboriginal tribes were understandably frightened to go near the water, or wells, swamps, anything that had water near it. Now, the bunyip is an aquatic mammal. It has smooth skin, apricot eyes, and a bellowing cry that is released before pouncing on its victims and devouring them. Now, I looked up different descriptions of the bunyip, and the one I just described is basically kind of the top description of what it had looked like. But a lot of people nowadays think the bunyip could very well have been a diprotodon, which resembled a giant wombat and was over 3 meters long. It might also simply be a cautionary tale to avoid midnight strolls around swamps that one could easily fall in and drown. Real or not, I think an Australian swamp is one of the last places I'd like to be. What I know about Australia, they do have some pretty, lethal creatures down there. But I mean, anywhere, if you hear a weird noise, it's me moving my hand. Anywhere though, in other countries, if you go out at nighttime, you're bound to find something you do not want to encounter face to face. Do I believe in the bunyip? More than likely, it was the diprotodon that people may have seen, because the description that people have given, like 20 different types of variations, are kind of hard to believe. I mean, you never know really. But that is what the bunyip is. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment on what your take of the bunyip is. Subscribe, it means a lot. It really does. Hit the bell, because apparently you have to, and that notifies you when I put out a video that, believe me, will be a big hit at your office. But thanks for watching. This is Monsters of Folklore. I'll see you later.